Well, here we are, guys.
There we go.
We got the birthday. Hey, listen, this is a weird week, guys. It's
happy,
literally
happy birthday
weekend for yours truly here, MCF. We said it last week when we did our last stream in that drink stream, party stream. As you can see, we have a little party favor still here left over from the weekend. Hey, this is two good presents. We're back streaming, and our Cowboys are maybe back winning another week. Let's see it, right? I'm repping them defense. And at 54, Sam Williams, I want to see, we got 2 sacks in this game. I want to see more sacks. I want to keep eating on defense. You got the linebacker here.
More sacks and violence?
Linebacker, yeah, we got violent sacks.
Yes, we're representing OVE style. Again, it felt proper to represent defensively just because, again, we got to represent
54, 55, either way. We're stopping the run, and we are adding some of that pressure, even with the rookie Sam Williams. That's the way we're repping it here. Thomas A. Garrett, the superior Garrett in the house with that $2 J. Lou holler. Takes Jason Renfro. By the way, the Q-Man drop took him to 40. The Mr. Garrett drop took him down to 38, or more or less. I know we had a couple other comments. I know we had Mr. Correa also drop. Steretro Scotty to 38 points. What did Mr. Thomas Garrett say?
He said the kids are back.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you as
Thomas.
Always.
The superior Garrett.
Superior Garrett, always. Yeah. We've seen the other Garrett. We've seen the non-superior Garrett in this halftime show. We don't watch that Garrett. The carrot, Jason Garrett. We rep with Thomas Garrett. Much up and much love to everybody here with us in the house.
Yes.
So again, we got ours. I don't know if any other questions about what went down with YouTube. Fuck YouTube for all their dumb shit, but we can't go back. Crowd versus Spill Milk. We're going forward, and of course, you'll hear me bitch about them. Yes. I'm sure throughout tonight, the week, whatever. But it's not about us in that sense. Now it's about this star, and we're up 21-13 in a game that's been sloppy by the Cowboys, I believe, especially on offense, even on defense. That we give up an easy drive in that first half, playing like shit for the most part, I believe.
Definitely. Like I said, didn't start the way that we
not a smooth start, but
didn't go after that the way we necessarily wanted it to go.
As soon as the offense, and unfortunately, I do believe we're throwing too much. So that sounds Kellen Moore. But I also believe Dak should be a little careful about the way he throws some of those passes. Gallup falling over to the side, but he threw it to the wrong side of Gallup.
We're 21-13 because we did kind of course correct a little bit, like I said.
But that's what I'm saying.
After running a little bit more.
But here's the thing, though. After that, we got Jason Renfro.
Ooh, thank you, Jason.
Much love, 22 months repping in that star level. What did he have to say, baby?
He said, "Let's go Cowboys 6 and beyond. Get this win. It'll be 42-13. Back now with a huge L, and we them boys. Go Cowboys now forever. Please pray for my grandma that's sick with COVID. And happy birthday, MCF, and go Cowboys."
Much love. Thank you, Mr. Jason Renfro, and all the thoughts sent out to your grandmother, of course, with what she's going through there with COVID.
Yes, I hope she makes a very speedy recovery.
Yeah,
and thank you, Zachary, as well.
Carrasco in the house with that $2 J. Lou holler. What is the man saying there?
He said, "I am respecting CeeDee Lamb, and happy birthday."
Thank you. Appreciate that.
There you go. So,
Zach,
yes, happy birthday.
Appreciate that. And CeeDee Lamb is dominating out there, doing some great stuff, showing himself to be that number one. He's having a great first half for sure. I was kind of talking about, and we're getting ready for that second half now, third quarter kickoff. Remember, they get the ball first in the second half. We got the ball first. They won the coin toss, and then they deferred. But they get the ball first. It is kicking off here. I did want to say something about after that turnover by Dak Prescott, the defense stood their ground and stopped any point, 3 points. It was already in the fucking inside the red zone, right? They were in the 16. The defense stopped them there. The defense then got a pick. So that, to me, right there is telling me the defense has controlled this game once again. The offense got to be careful. Cannot overthrow and throw and throw. There's a hold there. They're not calling the return. He's getting a good return here. There's a flag. I said there was a hold. They're going to call it. I don't like this red, white, and blue helmets because it's bad luck. But, it's looking not the greatest, not the smoothest game. It's not the reason why we win or lose. So they could put 18 stripes on their helmet. It don't matter. You all right, baby?
Yeah, sorry. My allergies are kind of making my eyes a little watery.
Yeah, all right. Well, all right.
That's okay.
This whole week, my eyes are watery from YouTube's fuckery of us here. So, the fact that the Cowboys got the stop. That, again, we could talk about all the shit that happened. Dak had the bad passes, that overthrowing Dalton Schultz and CeeDee Lamb. He overthrew them both. The pick, the interception, bad choice by Dak, and Michael Gallup is to blame too. But everyone, the offense playing like shit. A lot of that, again, I think the play calling's been could be better. But the key was the defense held them to 3. got the pick. The offense put the points on the board. That's why we're up 21-13. The defense, the main reason. Cowboys bringing it here now. We got a lot of run support.
Great
and
job.
This guy right here, Sam Williams, stop. You had J-Ron Curse in the backfield as well. Let's all curse together.
And thank you, Amazing Games, with a $5 holiday.
Much love. Say fuck the Colts when I say it's curse. And much love for Amazing Games with that 5 on it. You know, is repping it here. Always the amazing drops by Amazing Games. Appreciate you back. We're back on the scene, guys. Again, if you missed it, you know now. YouTube dinged us. We couldn't upload, go live, do shorts for a week. I literally sit here refreshing the stream every single time.
Waiting for us to let us in there.
We got some pressure. Good defense,
Great
incomplete.
Defense
3rd and 11, and we got Indian Boogie back on that silver level repping.
He said, "Fam for life and go Cowboys." And before that, Amazing Games with his $5 holiday said, "My FCF AZ was great and glad to be back. Glad to have you back. Glad to be back.
We're all back together. You're back after AZ. We're facing the Colts, and we're back here on YT, YouTube, repping them CF. That's star for everything. Appreciate you always. Amazing Games. Indian boogieing back, and that's... Oh, he's in the navy blue crew.
Yes.
He's off of the silver. He's in the navy blue.
So they run great.
30-11,
great
nothing.
Stop by Micah.
2 yards,
and of course finished up by
somebody
Donovan
injured down
Wilson.
the field there. Look like a couple guys were injured.
Not sure. I think they were just down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, great stop there. Great read by Micah Parsons, and then yes, Donovan Wilson and Barr coming through, finishing up that stop, that tackle. Yes, there we go.
Yeah, I saw a couple guys. I saw Fowler and Micah kind of get banged up there, but we're forcing a punt. Let me fix this. And we get the ball back. Now we get a return from Devontae
Which
Turpin.
is great because they're on their own 10-yard line.
Will we get a chance to see a Turpin return? Turpin time? We'll see.
No, it's like
Short.
Yeah, that was a bad punt.
Damn, he fucking fair catched it on the 48. He knows he could have got more yardage out of that. He could have had a lot more. Again, we're seeing some of the mistakes from Turpin. I'd say the last 4 or 5 games.
Again,
he's some of them showing, but most part, he's not getting any opportunities.
I am not all that upset that we're playing almost a little conservative on special teams, just because again, the number one thing is just not fucking up or making any mistakes. And thankfully, the 1 or 2 kind of mistakes that we've made, we're able to come back from. Or make up for. You know what I mean? I think he fumbled it once, he recovered it. So you get what I'm trying to say. So
he didn't hurt us in any way.
Overall,
really, this game. He had little hurts.
That over trying to go out there and extend ourselves and make plays, which I think was what Bones was doing a little bit too much when we first brought him into the building. You know what I mean? So I think we have found a better balance. But I think we're all kind of a little disappointed because we can feel how close Turpin is to making something happen, and the fact that we're in week 13 and it still hasn't quite happened. That's what I'm saying. It's like the weirdest case of blue balls ever when it comes to waiting for him to So it's like we just want to get all the way. Anyway, exactly. At least it's okay. Like Stubby said, it good field position, which again, now all the offense has to do is not fuck it up, right?
I mean, no interceptions,
Cap 52,
no
much
fumbles.
love, play a clean game, no self-inflicted wounds, and no penalties.
That's what matters. That's what matters.
House Nelson said, "I bake these cookies or eat the raw dough. Both, always both. Put some dough to the side. Eat that while you wait for the cookies to bake." Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, Turpin's bad. I would be pissed too if I was Turpin. Again, like I said, I can feel the energy and the frustration on his side. Right. Pretty good start to the half though. Again, at least we're balancing out that unfortunate, field goal that they scored. When they first got the ball.
It's more about the fact that we got the ball first. We punted, then they got the ball and they scored. And then we now you're seeing we got the stop. Now we get the ball back. Let's
we're in a good enough field position.
That script.
Exactly. So if we can flip the script, and again, the key here is to score the touchdown that they didn't. Right? Because again, a field goal is okay. No one's gonna complain about 3 points. But we're basically just kind of evening it out back to 0 in my mind. Does that make sense? Because, again, that's basically what they did to us. So I would prefer it if our offense could go out there and score. And, again, the fact that we're basically on their 48, we only have one thing that we have to do, just run the ball.
Agree.
Not the whole time.
Not the end of the world here.
But just saying.
We can
do knowing Kellen Moore, watch us try to hit the end zone, first or second down. So, anyway, here we go. Let's see what, although does look like a run. CeeDee Lamb in motion from right to left. Dak kind of does a little fake handoff to Zeke. And Zeke gets 2 yards.
Yeah.
There's a flag, though.
I hate seeing those fucking flags. I'm so tired of this shit. Of course, Ferguson holding. So, again, not a good start to this thing here.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, now that great field position, now we're back on our territory.
And not only that, now we are, you know, unfortunately, hurting ourselves on a 1st and 20. It's those first 2 downs that matter the most. Now we got to throw a first down, basically, for the most part. Now, here we go, guys. I mean, we run, and we get a good, you know, we got 3-4 yards, but now it's not 2nd and 6 anymore. Now it's 2nd and 6 fucking teen. It's 2nd and 16 is where we're putting ourselves in bad, and we're going to put ourselves in a bad 3rd down sometimes because of that.
Not just that, but again, it feels really disappointing that when we get good field position, we can never really take advantage of it. It's like we still started backwards. Like we lost 10 yards.
And now we're down 6 yards.
Does that make sense?
Or 7, yeah. By the way, Dak throws one more touchdown. He's a 3rd best all-time, only behind Romo and Aikman. In most touchdowns. Play action by Dak. He's going to go here for that first down.
Someone.
Nope, can't get that first
Not
down.
Really.
We get 3 yards back.
So now it's like a 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13, 3rd and 14. That ain't good. Oh, I know why. I haven't drank any of my Colts blood. Yes, if you know, it's if you note that white, you know, whatever is that?
Plasma?
No, maybe their helmets. Usually it's that. I was gonna say their shoehorn
with the whole blood thing.
No, maybe they're the Colts. Their white part of their uniforms. Their horseshoe, even though it's blue, we drained it. We drained the white out of it. The blood.
So now it's
3rd and 13. Let's get that blood. Get to that first down. Of course not.
Dropped.
Pollard drops.
Pollard. So now
he wants to play receiver. Drops there. All that for nothing. That wasted great defense there. Once again, offense. Sleepwalking. Why are we doing it, though? Why? Holding. You know, the Cowboys.
Penalties are the drive killers.
Cowboys have done this on, you know, the Cowboys supposedly, McCarthy and crew, have taken extra reps. This week, past weeks, because of penalty situations. Because trying to correct the penalty. So high snap. Anger gets it off greatly again. You know, the Pro Bowl punter making them fair catch it on the 11 or 10 yard line. It's good. Defense had to come out and do what they do, right? Because defense is why we win games. It's not the offense, not the special. It's that our defense controls games.
It feels like we punted it right back to where they just had it.
Yeah.
Like they punted it to us on their 10-yard line.
We took up 2 minutes. Defense back on the field. Break your ass again.
Like,
defense.
Let's go.
It's too bad because that's how you lose games in the end, unfortunately. That's how you allow, you know, things to get out of control at times.
Black and definitely blue disappointing.
TV in
Thank
the
you,
house.
Black and Blue TV. Much love with a $5 holler saying, let's go, and glad y'all are back. Trust me, we are very, 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 very glad to be back.
And we missed you guys, too.
TV.
Much love the Black and Blue TV. I also got to shout out Cash App, I think, because the man Jason Renfro did drop a little love in there. Try to make sure he keeps that lead.
Oh, there we go.
And goes back to back like our 90s Cowboys. Right now, he dropped $1.84 in there. Mr. Renfro trying to keep that crown.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. Much love and go Cowboys.
He's got the lead by a little over people like Skeptical Fan, Mary Alvarez in the house.
Yep, Mary Alvarez.
Snug X. A lot of people in the mix there try to take that Jason Renfro spot. We shall see. He's got the first place spot as of right now. So we'll see. He goes back to back. There you go, man. Appreciate you. Everybody in the house. As always, hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you're new. Notification bell. You know what to do. We've been gone for a week, guys. Trust me, we've been keeping up on everything. Not enough to talk about when it comes to our Cowboys, you know, and going through everything from the week. What's the use? I'm going to say this. For this particular game, guys, keep this in mind. Well, actually, for the previous games today, I'll tell you what happened. Jimmy Garoppolo broke his foot. He's out for the year. Just wanted to update you guys on that. Inactives for this game, which obviously you may know or may not know. But Jabril Cox out for this game, a healthy scratch. Will Grier, third stringer, we know that. Nashawn Wright, another healthy scratch. Marquise Bell, you know, young guy, undrafted, healthy scratch. And Quint Bohanna, who I said it to watch for him him and Curse, the ones I was worried not playing. No Bohanna, that means, you know, we need more number 95, Jonathan Hankins. The Colts, they don't have the receiver, Kiki Cutie. Sam Ellinger, their backup quarterback, Khalil Kareem, edge. Kenny Moore, the second of the major, their best defensive backfield player, although you saw a pick there thrown by Dak to the other guy. I forgot his name now. Stephon Gilmore. You have Braden Smith, their tackle starter. We got to attack that outside. And Chris Williams, defensive tackle. Those are the inactives from both teams, which we kind of already went over. Our captain, Zach Martin, number 70 on offense. Defense, Malik Hooker, who's got an interception. Good little pick by Malik. And special teams, number 84, Sean McEwen. Much love to those guys repping that Cowboy Star. Much love to Red Men are repping that $2 holler here at MCF. Much love and appreciate him. Go Cowboys.
And he said, Cowboys got to get revenge on the Eagles Christmas Eve. Again,
we do. We have to have them lose.
Considering the way that the rest of the NFC East games went today. Unfortunately, the Eagles did win. But, Santa did bring us one little early Christmas gift because, what just saying, Washington and the Giants.
Yeah, they tied. Kissing the sisters there. But, ooh, come on, get the stop here. And somehow we can't stop the run. Another missed tackle. And then fumble.
Oh.
Donovan Wilson picks up the fumble, and he's just stayed down.
They're
calling him down? They're calling him down. I would say keep an eye on the replay on this, because that was weird. First they thought he was down. The Cowboys can't. For some reason, we just can't stop the guys from running farther yards. Curse misses here. He falls down. Does he hit? Yeah, he hit down. His elbow hit. Ball popped out, but he was touched last. As a fumble, that is he's down by contact. That is not a fumble. That's correct call. There's a run inside to Jonathan Taylor again. And again, Damone Clark he's like playing little games until he finally brings him down. But he's got 3 good, solid yards. We can't consistently stop the run. We get a stop here and there on the run. We cannot consistently stop the run. Now it's 2nd and fucking 6. By the way, Retro Scotty, 22 points in the stream boss. Much love on that side.
We're representing the run game.
Yeah, Emmitt Smith for life. You know it. But they're representing the run game right now, unfortunately.
I know. 2nd and 6, guys. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. It looks like a run to me. I don't know. It seems like he kills the play. There's an audible
going on there. There's a blitz by Curse. Got to get him, LVE. Does get him, but gets 8 yards, unfortunately.
So now it's a 3rd and 2.
Not good. Not a good play there, unfortunately. There, he just again. I do like the play. The problem is, it was the fact that LV had to be the guy, getting that outside, and he's just a little slower.
Yeah, and Sniper, it wasn't considered a fumble because he was down. He was touched before,
Yeah, he was touched. That's what.
Yeah, before he hit the ground.
Well, when he got touched by Curse and he started slipping after that touch, that counts as down. If he falls down from that touch,
down by contact.
That's down by contact. Once your elbow hits, that's just the rule, man.
So 3rd and 2 now. Again, this would be big if we stop him.
We got to get a stop. His little stunt inside. Too much time. And there's Anthony Brown again. Last time he got burned by number 4. This guy didn't have a catch last week, Pierce. He's got 2 big catches already in this game. Incredible. Incredible, the Cowboy. But again, it's like, we can get mad at the defense, but how often are we going to keep relying on the defense to save us? Because they're gonna crack here and there. And we might be a great defense, but when you give them a minute of rest, that's on Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott, and the offense. And I'm calling everyone out on the offense out. Damn right I am. Because this is not on the defense. Even if there's cracks being shown, even if Anthony Brown's fucking blows chunks, the offense got to do their job and not go 3 and out. I'm sorry. And that goes for Kellen Moore, number 1. Dak Prescott can't overthrow guys and throw picks the way he's done this game. You're gonna keep giving games away and having to come back in games. Why? This is against a shitty team. We're still here sweating bullets. Fucking Eagles over there are destroying teams like the Tennessee Titans. See,
exactly.
That's what a team that does a playoff run does. We can talk all the shit in the world. Right now, you're seeing a team like the Cowboys just never really ready, never really consistent enough. And that's always been my issue. Last year, this year, fucking every year. Wide open. Malik Hooker with a great tackle. First down for them, though. First and 10.
So, and jump tube, unfortunately, when they hit us with the first one, it was like 8:45, so we literally were sitting here, it goes based right off that, so we were sitting here just waiting to try and go live.
They did it an hour, they held us an hour later. They owe us an hour, fucking dumbass YouTube. By the way, we got a sack from Donovan Wilson. He's got 4 on the year. We got a sack from Anthony Barr with a huge sack that came up earlier in the first half, the second quarter. That's his first sack of the year, I think. So
they're saying he moved.
Good. False start on them. That is fantastic. Oh, God damn, this fucking phone.
Well, so there we go.
I did want to say a couple other things. Well, I'll talk about later, but the Colts, they've thrown for 20 or more yards on 33 plays out of 443 attempts. This team should not be getting any 20-plus yard plays. when it comes to passes are concerned from Matt Ryan. Should not be throwing any 20-yard or more bombs on this defense, but they already allowed one earlier. Cowboys allowed 20-plus yards.
Get in there.
On 0.6%. Good job there. The Cowboys,
like the second or third time.
Deron Bland in the mix there, by the way. But this, guys, the Cowboys, I'm telling you, the Colts don't get. They've only got 33, probably 34 now in this game. 33 or before this game, 33 passes of 20 or more yards out of 443 attempts. The Cowboys, we allow on defense 20 yards or more plays, only 6% of the attempts in the air this year. It's the best in the NFL. So it's about stopping big plays. The defense has, where they fucked up, they've given them up big plays. And that's one thing this offense doesn't do. We're getting in there, they're screening to slow down our pressure, and they get the first and more. And there's a big play in the air. I just talked about this. They got almost 20 yards. This is an embarrassment. This is the Cowboy breakdown, and that's because it starts with the offense and then trickles down to the defense. The Colts offense gives up the most sacks in the NFL. We got 2. They give up the most sacks in the NFL. The Cowboys, we lead the league in the NFL in sacks, second most in pressures. We should be crushing some ice, some Matty Ice. Good stop in the run there. We should be crushing. That's a lost tackle for loss. They lost 2 yards. But we should be fucking crushing them when they're in passing situations. And that leads me to this. 2nd down and 12. This is leading towards a passing down. Now we can pin our ears back. They're the worst fucking offensive team when it comes to predicting the quarterback. And we're the best at attacking. Come on.
And yet I think we only sacked them like once this game so far. Twice?
Yeah, Barr and Donovan Wilson. True. Another sack should be coming here, one of these 2 downs. 2nd and 12. Barr's on the outside trying to provide a little pressure. No Mike on this drive here. We push inside. They go right over our zone defense. Now, 3rd and 1. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. This defense is just getting worked right here, right now. And Matt Ryan is just being given time to work the zone.
Yeah, Bland and Joseph.
Joseph's sucking ass right now. And by the way, our pass rush should be, they got a first. No first.
We stopped them.
Short, 4th and 1 again. Run defense waking up a little bit, but on the pass rush, we should be killing this fucking team, this Colts team. Overmatched. They got Quentin Williams, fantastic. Outside of that, they got a guy who's hurt the other tackle. They're not a good offensive line overall. We got to put them in bad 2nd and 3rd down situations. What are we doing here? Literally 3rd and 1. Now 4th and 1. They're going for it. They're going for it all, guys. First down run defense is key to unleashing the pass rush.
Mike is out there.
Mike is out there finally, but yeah. We got to unleash that pass rush, guys. I'm sorry. 4th and 1. Let's stop them here. Come on, Cowboy defense. There's a run that's a first down. They're marking him they're marking him on the line. He's got it. They got it. And speaking, we're in the red zone. First and foremost, listen to this in case you want to know how they score touchdowns. Mm-hmm. The Colts score 0.6 rushing touchdowns per game. They score 1 touchdown every other game.
Jeez.
On the ground, I'm saying running the ball. So we should not allow, even with Jonathan Taylor, there should be no rushing. That's the 5th fewest in the NFL. The Cowboys on defense, we are allowing half a touchdown a game. Again, similar, right? That's the 4th fewest in the NFL. Should be no touchdowns. And in red zone is another thing I got coming up here. If they don't score here, they run. We should stop that, and we do. Great job by Hankins, eating up a lot of stuff inside. Now,
all right, that's great. Celebrate. I'm just saying.
We got 2 plays to go. 2 plays to go. But Colts have scored 3.8 points. I got to say it. 3.8 points in the red zone. All right? This year. They're in the red zone. They scored 3.8 points this year. That's 2nd worst in the NFL. The Cowboys have allowed only 3.9 points in the red zone per red zone visit this year. It's 3rd best. So we allow about a little more than a field goal. They get a little more than a field goal. Yeah. So this should be a field goal in the red zone. 2nd and 13, some pressure. They're going in the end zone. As I say that dumb shit, we allow a touchdown. Pierce, who sucks a dick, gets a touchdown on our asses. And now they're back in the game, ready to beat our ass.
Big play of the
That's his 3rd catch. Was that on Anthony Brown, too? Because
Joseph.
Trayvon Diggs fucked up the coverage earlier. They're just picking out whoever's not Trayvon Diggs. Joseph fucking sucks. Get him off this team. He's got to get off this. He's just inconsistent. He's always a hair behind. Again, guys,
and the worst thing is that he's probably the best of the
backups. He's better than Deshaun Wright. So we're fucking.
In certain instances, I would take him over Bland.
We're shitting the bed here. Who?
Joseph.
Hell, I would never take Joseph over Bland. I mean, I guess on the outside you got to, but We have Anthony Brown. Where's he at? Oh, I guess he's off the... And they got themselves... Great job there by Daron Bland covering the slot.
There you go.
Holding the 2-point lead for us. This is embarrassing. What's the chat saying? Because I'm sick of talking. And I'm just, maybe YouTube can knock us out another week. What do you think?
No Dak said playoffs are not going to be fun.
I'm trying to explain to people. They don't understand that this is not a playoff team by the Cowboys. We are not a playoff team. And you guys might hate me for saying the truth. That's the truth.
Sniper said, damn, our cornerbacks are trash. Stubby said pushed off, but they never call that. John Ingram said Joseph is a bust. Donald Sabo said Matt Ryan did make the Super Bowl. You know, like he has something there.
Remember his coach? Dan Quinn.
Jason Redford said another touchdown given up.
Yep.
Retro Scotty said, Dan Quinn, stop playing so fucking soft. Man up.
I don't know if you can control that. I don't know why we have Kelvin Joseph in the game, because that's a detriment. Anthony Brown's a detriment. And there's no Jordan Lewis. Daron Bland's a slot. So we got no Nashawn Wright. So we're playing with Dan Quinn has no one left to play. So you can play up, or we were in his face. We were playing aggressive. What happened there, Retro? A touchdown. Easy touchdown for them because it's Kelvin Joseph in the coverage. If Nashawn Wright was there, he'd probably be 2 seconds behind rather than 1 second behind, like Kelvin Joseph was in that play. Just horrible. Fucking horrible.
Rack City. Again, long story short, we got put in YouTube jail, but it's okay because we're out. So
YouTube fucking jail. Yeah, YouTube jail. They didn't let us go live, upload, nothing for a week. But we're back. We're back. And we're hopefully not going to be put to an end. We hopefully won't have to shut the channel down because of dumb fucking YouTube pulling their dumb shit. So appreciate your support if you got that.
Thomas Garrett also said that didn't make no damn sense.
I mean, as I'm reading about the red zone, and that's why I read it, I'm like, this should be a field goal because they're in the red zone at most by our defense, by their offense. They don't score touchdowns in the red zone. We don't give up touchdowns. We fucking give up a touchdown. And not only that, I said passing. They don't throw. They don't. Well, I guess they don't run the ball in. They do pass the ball in more than they run. So running the ball, no, they can't run the ball in, but we gotta do better. We gotta do better in some of the pass rush stuff. We gotta do better at coverage. And I'm sorry, but Kelvin Joseph's not the guy. If I'll be out there sucking his nuts. Oh, but poor guy. Fuck him. Poor guy, my ass. Play or get off the fucking teams and continue killing people if you wanna, or helping people kill people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then shut your mouth about it. Right? That's what he did. Let's be real.
Glenn Brown saying we should have drafted Asante Samuel Jr.
We should have. Oh. We were saying that right here. With Asante Samuel, he could play inside or outside. Kelvin Joseph can only do the outside thing. Just
shoulda, woulda, coulda. But yeah, I think anyone. Oh shit.
Anthony Brown. That's why he's not there in the field. He's got a leg injury, a left leg injury.
He carted off.
He's carted off. So now we probably lost not just Jordan Lewis for the year, but Anthony Brown's probably gone for the year. Now we got Kelvin.
They had to hold his leg.
Here's the thing that I think it's funny, guys. This is the fucking part. I want to know what you guys think in the chat. Because you guys, a lot of you guys in the chat, I see a lot of guys all over YouTube saying Anthony Brown. They bitch about Anthony Brown. And we bitch about Anthony Brown too. But guys, now you're going to really bitch. Now you're going to see what bitching's all about. Now you're going to see Kelvin fucking Joseph, the guy you guys wanted out there out on that field, and you're going to bitch about every fucking no call going to his way. Well, the guy better play, because guess what? If Kelvin Joseph is going to fall behind like he's been doing this season, last year with the injury, this year with his bullshit off the field and just on the field, he's just been, forget the off the field shit. In preseason, he was embarrassed out there. That's why he fell off the fucking chart. And that's what's going to happen here. Now he's our starter on the outside. Remember this. Daron Bland's the slot. It's no Jordan Lewis. He's playing great. Not going to be the same thing when it comes to Kelvin Joseph. Keep this in mind, and don't forget I said this. You're going to be begging. You guys are going to be begging for Anthony Brown back on this team. Mark my words. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I would love Kelvin Joseph to wake the fuck up and just start covering guys left and right and able to. I want to see that. Do I have belief or faith in that? Fuck no. But why? Because I believe it when I see it, and we all haven't seen any of that in 2 years from him, and those are facts. Cowboys, we've converted 61% of our third down since week 8. That's the best 4-game stretch of any offense this year so far in a 4-game stretch. We get the outside with Pollard and get a big game by Pollard. 20-yard run there on the outside.
We needed that.
We big time needed that. So, guys, we've converted 61% of our third down conversion since week 8 when Dak back in the mix full time there, right? That's the best stretch of any offense this year. We had more early down success. Early down success is why we were able to do this. Some of that's because of the pass. Some of that's because of some running. We're running where their weaknesses are. We're running a little more to the C gap. We're running better on first and second downs. We're doing better first down passes and completing them. And that's setting up some really good third down conversion opportunities.
Run with Pollard. He gets another, 4 yards there?
Run on first down, 3 to 4 yards. You can't beat that with a bat. You know, a couple of years ago, we were running every time on first down and getting a yard or 2 if we got lucky. We're getting 3 or 4 every time. So the run game is the main reason why we're setting ourselves up for for third downs. By the way, on third down, we are 14 for 14, knocking on wood. When it comes to third downs, within 3 yards, when we run the ball. When we throw the ball, it's not 14. When we run the ball from 3 yards away or closer, we get them first downs. Running the ball.
You see?
So setting us up for better downs on those first down plays and third downs must be 3rd and 3. You got to run, more or less. It's a first down, no worries there. It would have been a 3rd and 1. It's a 1st and 10 with the pass to CeeDee Lamb, and I want to use the pass. I'm not saying we can't. We got to just run. I'm not saying that, but we got to run better, and that's what we've been doing, and it shows when we do run better. You see an improvement by this offense. It's not about only running. It's about running better. And we're running better on first down. We're running better on second down. And on 3rd and short, since week 8, we're one of the best in the NFL when we run the ball. Those are facts.
Yeah, running for running's sake isn't the answer either.
It's stupid. But here's a run up the gut, and we got ourselves a 3-4 yard gain with Zeke. Easy money. First down, setting up a 2nd and 6. Why? Because we're passing every down? No. Calm our tits. It's because we're running more. We're more balanced. Them's the facts. You can look at every analytic out there to make you feel good about who we throw the ball to, and it's better for NFL teams to throw the ball, yeah. But not when Kellen Moore is making first and second down pass plays all the time. That's an overkill, and that's a failure by this offense, by overthrowing. We're picking and choosing the right times to throw and the right times to run, and that's whether it's Kellen Moore or McCarthy. Play action, great job there. We should get a play down the field. How about an interception?
Are you fucking kidding me?
CeeDee Lamb slips. And another pick.
They're saying it was not a catch? A flag?
They're saying it's a flag? There's a lot of stuff. They're saying it's a flag. I don't know if they're saying this. They hit the ground. Embarrassing. They're saying incomplete.
I mean...
I'm sorry, Dak. I don't know what's going on with Dak. I don't know what's going on with CeeDee Lamb falling down.
By the way, real quick, Connor McGovern and Jason Peters are the... Yeah, I mean, they hit the ground. So, great call there by the ref, but still.
Oh, boy. And again, I don't know. CeeDee Lamb, what did he slip?
Bad.
Oh, that was a horrible throw. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is having a shit game. And again, this is for the Dak lovers like ourselves. Don't sugarcoat it and say, well, it's their fault. It's somebody else's. Stop the bullshit. Take the blame. It's Dak's fault. You love Dak? Dak's having a shitty game. And Dak cannot have shitty games in the playoffs. It's going to be on Dak. And people are going to blame Dak. You can't bitch and cry about it when Dak's fucking shit up. This is another Dak bad pass.
City. I don't know if Tyler Smith got hurt. Is that why he's there on the sideline?
No, Tyler Smith was playing inside.
No, he wasn't. It was McGovern.
Okay, hold on. Defensive. Okay, I don't care about who's hurt right now. We got a first down, Cowboys. Because they had a fucking personal foul on number 44. I don't know what the play happened. It was after the play they said.
Okay, so I did want to just double check because, it's being reported it is not injury related why they're keeping Tyler Smith on the bench. It is just rotational why they're going with Jason Peters and Connor McGovern. That's what I was trying to say before all this happened. I saw Jason Peters and McGovern out there, and I was just going to say, I'm like, I wonder why Tyler Smith is out. Didn't get the
right. No, I get you. But remember, but I'm trying to say, even before, when we weren't even live, the Cowboys took McGovern out. We put Peters at left tackle and had Tyler Smith at the left guard spot. So I think their rotation is what, like you said, is pretty much what it is. Ooh. Gallup takes a loss of a yard there.
Damn, he almost gets out of that.
Receiver screen with 30 seconds before the end of the third quarter. We're up by 2. Entering the fourth quarter, pretty fucking embarrassing. Yeah,
not exactly where I thought we would be at this point in time.
Not against this shitty team. And overlooking them or not, I don't care. I don't care about those trap. If you overlook a team when you have an 8-3 record and you're trying to make a playoff, if you overlook any team, you're not a playoff team. You're just truly not a playoff team. You can't keep the focus.
Yeah, it looks like we're just letting it go. to the end of the third quarter. So let me go ahead and refill my water super, super quick. But before I do, let me go ahead and hit up the chat real quick and point out some of the things that you guys are saying here, right? So everyone's saying, nice job, CD. No Dak said, I can't wait for Kellen to be gone. William Bernie said, that penalty really helped us out. And again, if we're waiting for penalties to sit here and save us, William, that's the one thing that frustrates me.
Again, remember when they go against us, we cannot hope the penalty. Again, we got lucky. I agree. We needed that penalty. We rely on penalties, we will lose the game. By the way, more Colt blood. About to drink this shit. That's why we're losing.
That pass was definitely way, way too far back. So
yeah, I mean, if we're talking about Dak's pass, it was horrible.
So Jason Ruff was saying, CD been balling today. That has been one of the bright spots.
Yeah. Last couple weeks.
The last. Stop stealing my words. Stop stealing the words out of my brain. I was just about to say, I'm like, it's actually been the last few weeks that he's had a few good.
I haven't talked any football for like a week. A little. I mean, we talk football, but not as much as we talk, and so I'm getting it all out, double, triple time.
Yeah, this is a very depressing week on the football side of things, not being able to, do the MC. It was like that Pablo Escobar meme. You see where he's just like sitting there sad, just like, it's like, yeah, he's doing stuff, but is it the same? No. And that's the point. It just wasn't the same. So, you see, rolling back here, Dak needs to get his head out of his ass, said Clark Kent. Yeah, John Ingram said no discipline, no focus. So, yeah, again, very, very weird and frustrating to see, our offense. And even though, like you guys in the chat have pointed out, our offense overall doing better than ever. Today, here, right now, definitely a little rough. And I don't know, I just keep going back to that first really aggressive interception that Dak had where, after the game, I remember he was kind of talking about it and just said, yeah, I was just a little too aggressive. That one's on me. I just, I was just kind of taking some of those chances. And we basically have seen Dak kind of keep up some of that aggressiveness, kind of paid off in a few ways, has not paid off in a few others, and in this game, the aggressiveness is not paying off. Like I said, it's definitely discombobulated. He's off. I saw a few of you guys mention way back in the beginning of the stream saying, did that mini bye hurt us once again? Can
I say something about that?
Lack of playtime hurt us?
If that's the case, we're not a playoff team. It's simple as that. If that's what takes us to lose, and we're pussies, and we're going to lose in the playoffs, let's stop thinking about reasons why we're sucking and just be real. The Cowboys are not that playoff run team yet. It's just not there yet.
It's more about
be real about it.
Again, the whole point
is trying
to figure out, what is it exactly, that's not quite clicking or working or working the way that we would want it to. So let me refill my water before they get
go. We're back here almost on the field, guys. Fourth quarter kicking off. Cowboys got the ball, and we're on the 20.5-yard line, so we're on the brink of red zone. I'm just gonna say, guys, what happened today? It's 2nd and 10 right now. We gotta make sure we win this game. This ain't no fuck around game here. Zeke for a no-yard. We can't even get in the red zone. Not even. We got another throw for a 1.5 yard. 3rd and 10 plus now. Right now, guys, and I'm gonna read this here because a reminder. I have a reminder here to remind you guys. We need a loss from the Eagles to control our destiny on the 24th of December. We can't control what happens to them, but they fucking pretty much handle the Tennessee Titans. And then the Vikings almost blew the game against the Jets. But we need a loss from them if we want to try to get that number 1 seed. The way we're playing, we're never going to smell that shit the way we're playing. Dak's looking, dumps it down to CD, makes a nice move, gets the first down and more to the end zone. A yard short. Maybe stay over there. Stay over there. We win when you're watching from over there.
It's you know what?
We got a first down, a big 3rd down, making it hard for Dak.
It's like every fucking time.
We still get it every time.
Right?
Every time, guys. Great. And you know why we got the first? Because look at this. By CeeDee Lamb, whoop, right there. That move. He didn't just take the upfield. He went outside, got the block, got the first down.
CeeDee Lamb's blocking has really improved this year.
I agree. But that was Zeke blocking. That was Zeke's blocking right there, but I agree.
Damn it. CeeDee Lamb his own credit.
Zeke on the goal line. We're in a shotgun. I don't know why, but we're in a shotgun. Throwing it to Michael Gallup. And a touchdown, Gallup.
Yep.
Yes. Fuck you. I'll get both hands with one.
I know.
Let's do it.
Woo, I love to see it.
Extra point here now. Now it becomes a 9-point game, 2 scores. We're feeling good. Right? Look, if we win,
stopping that 2-point conversion was huge earlier.
If let's say we win this game by 20 points. I don't want to hear Cowboy fans saying, look, we killed them. Remember where we were at in the 4th quarter. Up by 2. We forget these things. Last year against the Giants, we blew them out at the end of the game. But it was a touch. They were about to score a touchdown, making it a 4-point game in the middle of the fourth. We forget that, and we say we're great. You can't forget that. So, again, I'm glad we got this 9-point lead here. If he makes the extra point, he does. Maher Maker.
There we go.
And that's great. And I want to win. Money Maher. But don't let me remind you guys when it happens in the playoffs. Like, why am I still bitching? You know why.
I know, but let's save that bitching for the playoffs because right now, Michael Gallup got another touchdown. I want to see a hat trick. You know, I'm a little greedy sometimes. I can be greedy sometimes. I want to see a hat trick from Michael Gallup.
I came back from this break here as just angry as a motherfucker. I'm angry. I want to see better than this shit on the field. I know we got 28 points. The defense saved us from this game being a lot closer. I want to tell you that. Even though the defense has given up 2 drives, looked bad in some drives here. We're down to our shittiest fucking corners right now. So that's a major issue on defense. We're going to have to worry about that in the future. But, you know, this game is far from over. I don't see enough consistency on offense with our guys healthy. I don't see enough consistency on defense, you know, but I know we're banged up, but still, you know, we're going 3 and outs and then hoping the defense can hold them down every single time with no break. So the defense played all right, held us in the game, kept us in the game, gave up a couple fucking things, unfortunately, and that's on the defense. The offense hasn't been as consistent and as listen, we got a couple breaks on this drive here. We need to be better on offense, more consistent on offense.
Chris is maybe saying, I told you last week when we won that Thanksgiving game that this was going to be our most physical game of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it's about the running game with Jonathan Taylor. They're going to try to, you know, work us that way. They lost, you know, Leonard. They lost Moore. Those are some of the best players on defense. So physically inside, they got Buckner, but we're still able to run on this team. We just haven't run as much as we really maybe should have run on this team so far. But we still got the points because we have a lot of weapons on this team. And even when we have bad play calling or, you know, a lack of execution, we still overcome it, like Dak and CeeDee Lamb on that last play. That wasn't a Kellen Moore call. That's a CeeDee Lamb making the play. Dak had to get the ball to him. He's fucked up a couple times, Dak getting the ball to Dalton Schultz, CeeDee Lamb twice. One cost us a pick. I'm saying those are the things that Dak's got to get better on. And yes, every quarterback does it. He can't do it so consistently if you want to be a top quarterback, which he is. He's a top 10 quarterback. So he's got to get better at that. But that pass to CeeDee Lamb, Dak did his job. CeeDee Lamb did his job above and beyond. It was not about the great call by Kellen Moore. It's about the players outdoing the coaching. And that's what I saw in that offense there. And at least, I believe that the offense is being held back by the coaching. I'm going to be real about that. Even with the issues we might have on offensive line rotation, even with some drops, even with some bad passes from Dak, it still goes back to Kellen Moore making some real questionable decisions, whether it's about throwing too much or, you know, predictable plays, which I think they almost got a couple of them on some predictable plays from our side of things, on the offensive side. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being hard on the offense. I just was hoping to see more from this offense against a defense of the Colts that are just not that good. You can say, oh, well, but this, I don't give a fuck. They're not that good. Secondary, run stop, not that good. We can't stop them on special teams.
Definitely wish you were doing better on that side of things. And no, as far as we know, you know, Micah Parsons isn't hurt. I do just think that he's having, him in there, you know, a rougher first half, so to speak. Yeah.
Not only that, I think they're also taking him out a lot, resting him. Maybe a little more second half play for him. We'll see what happens. But because the Eagles beat the Tennessee Titans, the Vikings got past the Jets, we still have to have both those teams lose a game, and we have to win all our games this week. The Houston Texans next week, the Jacksonville Jaguars the week after that, before we can worry about Christmas Eve and the Eagles. If they don't lose a game, we don't control shit. Yep. All we do is we have 2 games to go at best. We got to win out. They got to still lose one.
I know. Scorpio, the Lunatic, much love to you both.
Appreciate you guys. We missed you
Play
guys.
Action, great pressure, still not enough.
Jelani Woods.
Dump down.
Fumble. Get the straight. Yes, Malik Hooker, touchdown, baby, go, go, touchdown, Cowboys. Defense, touchdown, yes, God, that's it.
Holy fucking shit.
Remember where we were at a couple minutes ago, only up by 2. Now we're up by 16.
Now we're up by 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's my point. Yes, it's great that we got this.
Malik Hooker, way to go.
What a great defense once again.
Great awareness, and not just that, but I wanted to mention it before. We didn't really get into it, but even though it didn't count, because the guy was down, I love the awareness on this team. Every single ball that heads their way, like, we are ready for it. Look at that. Look at this.
Damone Clark. Damone Clark knocked it out. Number 33 rips it down right there, rips it out. Damone Clark, you got Malik Hooker, second turnover. You got a pick, got a fumble recovery. Damone Clark made that play, though. Our starting linebacker next year, and LVE and Barr got the fuck out of here, right?
You know what? He's already showing flashes that he needs to.
We're not even having Barr in the. We don't even have Barr in the game. we don't need him.
He had a sack earlier in this game too, which is crazy.
We are rolling right now in this defense, and that's why I know we've been hard on the offense, and you guys made me think, well, I'm not being as hard on the defense. That's why our defense is getting us the stops that the offense has given.
Are we going for 2? We're going for 2.
Of course. I would go for 2. You make it a 16-point game.
Okay, there you go. That's why I was like, what do you mean, of course?
Here we go. He can throw it. CeeDee Lamb's going to throw it. He does. And it's a horrible pass.
Well, it was going to be picked off. It was going to be picked off.
Yeah, I know. CeeDee Lamb's the one throwing. But yes. I mean, it was one of the Kellen Moore specials. What are you going to do? I almost don't mind it here. It's a 15-point game. It would have been.
No matter what, it's still a 2-score game.
Right. It's what I'm saying. 17 would have made it 3-score. That's why you go for the 2. It makes sense to go for 2 there, but it's still a 2-score game.
We are more or less in the same position.
But what is the defense going to do now? The ear is pinned. Attack. They got to throw now. It's fourth quarter now, so we gotta. The defense got to take these points now. Now you got to put the dagger in here. We got to put the stake through their heart. But how do you do that? You gotta make sure you attack them like you've been attacking them, and you know they're going to be throwing more than running this time. I mean, we're assuming that. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. But
I'm just saying, I'm seeing some comments here in the chat too, kind of saying, remember, the Eagles struggled against the Colts. You had other kind of good teams struggling against the Colts. So even though they still went out and won or whatever, the Colts are kind of a sneaky good team. The fact that we are doing this to them now.
I agree, but we also know, let's be real, that this is a team that also we gave up. We gave up a lot of these points to them. We gave away so much. That's what bothers. It's not the team that we're playing. Oh, they play good against that team or this team.
I know.
It's about us.
Keep fucking up.
We are giving away opportunities. You think it's going to happen in the playoffs? We give away shit, and you think we're going to play the Colts in the playoffs? A shitty team like the Colts? No. We're going to play a team like the fucking Eagles or a team like the fucking Niners or something, and they're going to wipe the floor with us because this is happening.
Or you have guys at Black and Blue TV, much love.
Much love.
With his $10 holiday saying, you motherfucking right, let's go.
hey, listen, right? I love it.
Thank you, Black and Blue.
That we can get to this point right now.
Appreciate you. Much love, by the way.
Yes.
I do think Retro Scotty's down to 12 points. So
Roger
Michael Gallup would take it away. And it's never too late for that hat trick, guys. Remember, although I guess at this point we're probably not going to pass. Well, we have Kellen Moore, so let me rewind that. We won't pass as much as we were passing before, but there still will be some passing. And I hope that Michael Gallup gets his hat trick and gets 3 touchdowns. That would be pretty nice. I'm just saying, we have a whole fourth quarter still left to go. That's the best part. We still have like 12 minutes left on the clock. So, Rack City, what's his face got hurt today, unfortunately. Garoppolo.
He's out for the year.
So, by the way, Anthony Brown apparently has an ankle injury. That's what it's being reported as. He still hasn't been ruled out for the rest of the game, but obviously he was carted off. I don't expect.
The good news is that he might be back sometime this year. Which again, I'm gonna tell you guys, you're gonna beg for Anthony Brown back on that field.
So, and exactly, John Ingram, consistency is the one kind of little
that's the big issue.
Thing that we're missing, right?
And that's a major issue for us. Don't you think that's a major issue going forward, though, for us? Because that, to me, is a major issue.
I think the bigger problem to me is that as the season has gone on, it feels like in certain areas we have certainly gotten more consistent, but overall, it almost feels like we're taking a few steps back, but...
Stop there. Good job. Yeah, there you go.
No, it's hard to feel like that because, again, we kind of had this discussion a few weeks ago, too. Mm-hmm. The defense doesn't feel that same pressure to have to perform and do everything because we have Dak back.
They're letting up a little bit,
the defense has, injuries, teams figuring us out. So there's a lot of combinations, but the point is that the defense just is not as dominant as they were, before we got Dak back. Now we have Dak, but at the same time, it's like the opposite. At least our offense is now finally moving down the field. A lot of that same aggressiveness, though, has seen our picks and other things go up. But thank you, Jacob Vasquez, because with his $5 holiday, he said, I got 5 for that hooker also. 5 Go Cowboys. Hey,
much love.
Our hookers, I was going to say our hookers score, but I think our hookers.
Shit, is that hooker?
Laying on the feet. It's 20-something.
Damn, I know. Don't know who that is.
I can't tell.
Much love, though. Jacob Vasquez on that board. That 5 on it. The 5, and I think we got a takeover. No, maybe not. It's a 2. I think there's 2 left up there.
I'm not quite sure because Grant G 1971.
The place to be.
With that $5 holler saying, I couldn't find you guys earlier. Glad y'all are here now. Did you guys get started late? So it was actually CJ Goodwin. So out of all the 20-somethings, I hate to say it, but the 20-something we could most afford, and you see banged up. Thank you, Grant G.
Grant G,
I appreciate you. And yeah, we like I said, we are on YouTube's naughty list there. Unfortunately, for the last week, we're not able to go live, but thankfully, we're able to go live right at halftime. Which is
guys,
why we
again, Grant G, if you didn't know, we had a party stream. I think you were there for that party.
Yeah.
They said there was a violence portrayed there. I don't know.
Somebody beat up CFO.
I think it was the music. Well, they told me it was the music. That's not good for CJ Goodwin. He's a special teams ace. He's getting helped off the field, but because of YouTube's stupid policy of, I guess, playing hip hop music that inspires violence, I don't know. That's why we lost our chance to upload videos, shorts, go live, or an entire week. Am I damn? Look at this nice play by the Cowboys there, stopping there.
Great tackle there by Deron Bland.
My birthday week. That's why you got the little hats, guys. We just celebrated my birthday weekend here, so join us for the end of the birthday weekend and this hopefully winning game. Which is what's the big deal here going forward, right? Right. That's the hope, right? Yeah, here you go. Put it on. There you go.
Put it on. Here. Oh, give me a second. Wait, I got this. Sorry, I'm trying to put it on.
Oh, we got a takeover.
For much love with his $7 holler. And also,
we had a double drop. Indian Boogie
with his $10 holler and a Go Cowboys as the Colts go back.
Damn it, they almost get the first. Second and 11, short a yard.
Short, so at least at the third
1 yard short. 1 yard short.
But thank you guys. Indian Boogie and Jason Run for both with the Go Cowboys 6 and beyond. Thank you.
So Indian Boogie with that 10 on it takes over the stream boss. Jason Run put that 7 was boxed out. Appreciate both you guys. Indian Boogie rocking, boogieing up with that stream boss right there. Appreciate you both you guys. And Jason Rebel gets closer to JD from DC in first place. That's sponsor of the week. Ooh. Interception. Oh, incomplete by J-Ron Kurtz. Dropped it. He didn't drop it. Cowboys mosh with that $2 holler. Amazing games with that $2 holler. We got a back-to-back Cowboy drop right there.
Let's fucking go.
Much love to the man. You see the jerseys. You see the jerseys.
Amazing games with the $2 holler. Sing my MCF. $2 J. Lou holler.
Ooh. We need him back, right?
Talk about a guy who's been missed. I do hope we can get him back next year.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. This is another 4th and 1. Big play here. Short of first down. It's really 4th and a little over a 1. We're coming. Get the pressure. They dump it down. Easy play for Pittman Jr. to make the catch in the first. We kind of went strong, went hard. Cowboy Mosh going strong, going hard. Dropping another $2 holler. What did he have to say?
He said, keep this going. They've been out a week.
I know. Exactly. Thank you, Mosh. I appreciate it, man. Hey, Mosh is right, actually. We should push more. We should say, hey, we've been gone for a week.
Look. There we go. Cowboys pushing there.
I'll tell you one thing, though. We win this game, Mosh. Everybody else, get ready for a celebration here. A post MCF back on the house celebration / post Cowboy game celebration.
Victory Sunday and a Victory Monday live stream.
Yeah, Victory Monday tomorrow, new week. We're gonna crown some champions tonight.
Damn.
On all these boards.
Wonder Michael looks so disappointed. He almost
close.
had a pick.
I know he wants.
Caught that.
He wants that second touch.
Michael, that's why you were running back. Oh man, sorry. We have to make our little jokes there.
Indian Boogie once again in the house.
Thank you, Indian Boogie. He has a $2 holler. Ooh, Matt Ryan goes back. Great stop there, Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah, 10 and a 2.
That was Diggs. That was Diggs with the
Trayvon Diggs, good job there. What did he have to say? As he puts 2 points back on the board, Mr. Quentin Bohanna, who unfortunately has an illness, he had a knee injury right before the last injury update. We're at 98 points up there. Indian Boogie, what did he have to say?
He said mood.
Mood is good.
It's a good mood
right now.
Right?
Good mood. So we're up by 15.
I appreciate that, Indian Boogie.
Let's put these motherfuckers let's bury them. It's still 11 minutes, guys. It's still 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion ain't out the question.
3rd and 6.
But we got our defense. We got to shut them down. They got a lot of time there.
Picked.
Good defense. Interception by Deron Bland.
Picked up
Interception.
By Deron Bland.
That's why you have him. And you don't have fucking shitty ass number 1 out there.
And not just that, but that's one of the benefits of being up 34-19.
Yes.
You put them in a position where they have to pass, and guess what? Our guys are ready for it. Great read, great job watching the ball,
great pick,
great job covering
great
this
hands.
guy. I mean,
And that's now we're
that was
now
an 11 out of 10.
Now you guys understand. From the fourth quarter, we were down. We were up by 2. We're about to go into the 40s in this game. Now I'm calling this shit. We're going into the 40s. I'm telling you.
I know Micah Parsons right now is just like, that was my motherfucking interception. Like, he's glad. Everyone's happy.
And I see a lot of people saying, Brown who. Guys, DaRon Bland did not replace him. That was number 1, who's worse than Anthony Brown. That was Kelvin Joseph who replaced Anthony Brown. We need Anthony Brown back, even if you don't like him. We need him back, but that wasn't Anthony Brown's spot. That's DaRon Bland in the slot, causing havoc, and that's a DaRon Bland playing very well there in the slot for Jordan Lewis.
Every single time you've seen DaRon Bland, you said, "Damn, great job." He was in the slot. Just don't even think about it even question.
Yeah, guys, because Anthony Brown's gone doesn't mean we're seeing more DaRon Bland. He's just the same. He's been in that slot since Jordan Lewis been injured 2 months ago. So keep that in mind, family.
The reason we're saying that is because, like, you guys are, probably realizing now, unfortunately, we've had Jordan Lewis out for now a handful of weeks, which means that DaRon Bland has had a few weeks. And even before that, Lewis missed like a game or two due to injury. And one of them was like so last minute. Bland was like on the sideline, told to suit up like 5 minutes before the game started. You're playing for Jordan Lewis. Right. So, credit where credit's due. He has had some pretty big shoes to fill, considering that most of us, know and value Jordan Lewis's.
Let's just say this: DaRon Bland's going to replace Jordan Lewis. That's what I think. I know you say we need him back. We don't need him back because DaRon Bland's the way the Cowboys are going to go forward. It's about the outside. Is going to be Anthony Brown, or is going to be someone like Deshaun Wright? Is going to be someone like Kelvin Joseph? I know I want some of you guys saying we'll see a better Kelvin Joseph. I hope so. But by then he'll be suspended for a game or 2 from that whole shooting thing. That'll be next year he gets suspended. My thing is that how many years are we going to deal with it? Again, we're going to rely on a starter who's going to have, whether it's an issue, it's going to be an ongoing issue or not an issue. Coverage on the field is the issue right now. And him and Deshaun Wright are not up for that task, even with Anthony Brown's issues. And I know you guys were like, what? Even with, I'm telling you, there's a reason why Anthony Brown's starting over those 2 guys. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, Fernando's Universe, I don't know, you're not blocked. I can see you here.
We see you guys.
So, you see, it's kind of rolling back. There we go. No, in Iraq City again. We like the discussion. We love the discussion. Keep it coming, man. Look at, by the way, CeeDee Lamb on that big play on 3rd down was tucking his chain in, and he made that great move to get that first down, which continued the drive, which got us a touchdown. Now, hey, keep it going. 11
minutes. We're basically at midfield here, guys. On the on our own 47, we run the ball here to Zeke for a yard. For Pollard for about a half yard, no gain. 2nd and 10 or so, but again, as we talk about this game going forward, I do want to say the Cowboys are trying to going to probably run here, try to take some clock off the board. But again, I told you we needed to keep pace with. It was only 3 teams fighting it out for the NFC, and only 2 teams now after the Giants and Washington Tide fighting it out for the NFC East, and the Cowboys got to keep winning to stay in those 3 teams. Only the Eagles, Vikings, and Cowboys. That's the NFC. That's the NFC right now.
CeeDee Lamb in motion. Dak goes deep to Schultz there for a solid 20-yard gain.
Great pass from Dak Prescott and a nice catch by Dalton Schultz. First down, Cowboys. And that's the kind of Dak Prescott pass I want. The first half was horrible.
Now Schultz is a little slow to get up there. It kind of looks like.
He's got a lot of those rubbery. See, and they have these.
He's got those rubbery pellets.
The rubbery pellets are from tires. They actually shear up tire pieces, and they put they layer the ground with all these on all these turfs with tire tire bits that are chopped up.
Yeah, some of that bits of tire.
Some of that's in his eye right there, I think, for a second.
Okay, so Schultz is just on the sideline fixing his gloves. He's fine. Pollard at the little pitch out.
Nice run. That's a TD. That's blocking by Tyler Smith. That's a touchdown. Boom. And I saw that all the way through. That touchdown was just going that way. I told him to get over 40.
Oh, man.
Why did I see that touchdown? Because Tyler Smith blocked a guy on the ground and blocked another guy down the field, and Tony Pollard is running all around like
Who wants a 40 burger?
I can dance around. I told you that 40 burger's coming. Watch this blocking by number 73. Just get the fuck out of here. 25
I'm sorry,
out of
baby,
here.
But I feel like you're going to have to take back at least a little bit of some of your earlier arguments. Just because, remember, even against the shitty teams that we're supposed to blow out and run up the score on and do all these things, we weren't doing this type of thing. So credit where credit's due. I'm not trying to take away the bad things that happened in this game.
Oh, blocked extra point. That could go back for 2. Don't let Maher knocks the ball. That's 40. We still got the 40 points.
Brian Anger's got it for Money Maher there. Although
Anger was the one that made the tackle. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So no, I listen. I'm gonna.
So anyway, my point is, I'm not taking away anything because again, we're gonna have all week, I'm sure, to discuss and break it down. But the issues that we talked about tonight are a lot of the same issues that we've been talking about through week 1. I don't think it necessarily changes anything, but I do think the fact that we were able to do the type of ass kicking that's currently going on now, that we hopefully continue to maintain. I do think that has to be noted. The Cowboys did not previously kick the ass of teams in this way.
I disagree.
So
I do note what you're saying. I disagree though that this was not seen before. Why? I use an example. Example we all seen. It's called 2021. We destroyed the teams we're supposed to destroy. Whether it looked like it or not, again, I'm going to go back to that Giants game. I'm going to go back to the Washington game. Some of these games that were close, got close, we pulled away. Let me finish. Okay. We pulled away, and then we played a real good team and played around and found out. And that is not as bad as it was last year, in my opinion. We beat some good teams this year. But it's also just not as simple as saying, oh, we beat them, but we blew them out. We handled business. It was a 2-point game to start the fourth quarter. I know we blew them out now, but this is not going to work against other teams that are better than the shitty fucking Colts. So that I'm looking game by game. We got to win. We got to win them. I agree. But I'm looking at about what does this team really have what it takes to go and make that run. I've seen what that run looks like with other teams of our Cowboys, yes, in the 90s. But you can look at last year and see what it took for those teams to make that run, and you don't see a lot of this. A lot of inconsistencies or a lot of blowouts on a bad team when you struggle for 3 quarters. That's my complaint, and I'm going to stay with that complaint. And it's not about offense, defense, or special teams. It's about the whole team. The defense had some issues. Offense had some issues. Special teams playing like shit for the most part. I'm just saying. And we still blowing out a team that sucks by 21 points. What happens when we play the Colts? Or again, we blew out the Vikings, so I love that. But what happens in the playoffs when we don't play the Colts? What happens in the playoffs when we play the Eagles? Or we play, as we get to the Super Bowl, knock on wood, we play the Chiefs, the Bengals again, right? Now they're a different team than they were back then. I'm curious how this team's going to respond. I don't know if we have enough consistency for me to be just happy and say, oh, look, we're winning by 21. It's a blowout. It's a blowout. We're the best. We're not. We're not as good as these points are showing. We're playing a shitty team and then pulling away in the fourth quarter. So the defense is what's making it happen, in my opinion. And I believe that's how we're going to win the Super Bowl is through the defense doing their thing. They have to be more consistent. The offense got to give us a little more. I'm sorry. Not in the end of the fourth quarter, middle of the fourth quarter, and giving us 20 points in the fourth quarter. Where's those 3 and outs that were killing us in the third quarter, in the second quarter, in the first quarter? Where are those dumb passes and mistakes and play calls? Why are we playing around for 3 quarters? In the playoffs, we're not going to be able to win enough games to make a run if we play like that. That is all I'm saying. And I'm looking for the Super Bowl. I ain't looking to just, hey, we're in the playoffs, one and done. I'm done with that shit.
I'm not disagreeing that the playoffs are obviously a different beast that we have to tackle and not at all like, facing a semi-shitty,
incomplete
mid-season.
Flag on Bland. I hear you. I know you're saying.
I kind of got distracted by what was going on.
I know you're saying.
Thank you, Amazing Games, with the $5 holler. I'll continue my kind of follow up to your rebuttal to my original point there. But real quick, Amazing Games with his $5 holler said, "My MCF, much love, Cali motherfucking love, and go
West Coast
Cowboys."
And that Wind Coast too.
Amazing Games, appreciate you, of course.
Appreciate it, brother. Amazing Games being amazing once again, dropping the love, dropping that 5 on it. Yeah, I mean, 1st and 10 for them. I mean, this game is over. 21 points. They ain't gonna score 3 touchdowns. There's almost a pick. As I say that, they get to our 30-yard line, and Jelani Woods, who we loved in the draft, by the way, a big, huge tight end, who is not that fast. We always said that, but he's very tall, big target, and he's been playing. He's their number 1 tight end on their team. He's become their number 1 guy. I know you're going to talk about, I've been very negative, but I got to say, I saw this last year. I see Kelvin Joseph going to take us the stretch run on defense. We're going to be in trouble there if we don't get Anthony Brown back. We're lucky. That was a bad pass. The pressure on Matt Ryan.
Now that you mention it,
yeah.
What is
Anthony Brown?
Anthony Brown's.
Well, there's no way Anthony Brown comes back this game, even if he could, right?
I expect him to come back, but just, do we know what's going on with him? CJ Goodwin, by the way, was back in the game. He was on that kickoff coverage team.
Great.
Not that long ago. Let me see. Oh, by the way, fights are breaking out in the stands of AT&T Stadium.
You'll see a lot of those. You just search YouTube Cowboy Colts fights, and you'll see those in a day or two. Here we go. Cowboy defense. DaRon Bland, another pick.
Is that a pick?
For DaRon Bland. Yes, he did. Yes. Woo!
Man,
DaRon Bland show.
is having one hell of a game.
And that's why I say bye-bye, not Anthony Brown. Bye-bye, Jordan Lewis. The J. Lou 2 is now going to be, we'll see who takes over number 2 next year. But that number 2 just threw an interception number 26.
To me, the biggest problem with this game was, and again, you were 100% right when you talked about this. We fucked around for too long. But
that's the thing that happens every game. Against teams that are easy. That's what concerns me. We fuck around a good team. We're not going to make up that. We're not going to make it back up.
Good team or bad teams, though, we are a second half team. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't matter if it's the Colts or the Eagles or whoever the fuck it is. We don't really wake up or show up until the second half.
That is a problem. And what's going to happen, baby, when we're in the playoffs and we don't show up in that first half, and the defense has a couple breakdowns because we're on the field all the time, and the score is 17-3. And now we got to get back in. Hey, we can get back in the game.
I know.
But why do we do that? Why not take control of the game and then rest it out towards the end? No, now we got to sweat it out to the fourth against a team that we should have demolished earlier. And not because, again, baby, I'm saying this because of what I seen us do, not because of the Colts. We gave away points. We gave away opportunities. We had some bad play calls, some bad play schemes, in my opinion. The game plan in the beginning, the written out fucking rehearsed plays, whatever those called. That shit needed to be fixed, and that was an issue there by execution and by the coaches.
By the way, Skeptical is saying we got lucky there with that second pick.
I mean,
they called it an interception.
Oh, I think that was a pick. I watched him roll around, and he was not caught. He didn't secure it all the way until he landed on his back.
I think they're saying there should have been a penalty on that play on us.
Oh, if there was a penalty, that's another thing. But that should have been a pick. DaRon Bland definitely had control of that. Retro Scotty dropping that $2 holler.
Woo! Thank you, Retro.
What a Retro skate. With that 2 drop. J. Lou 2. He's still on this team.
That's right. Fuck you, Ryan. That's what you get.
Matt Ryan. There you go.
I love his angry, pissed off sideline face.
Dak looking. He's got time. He's going deep for the end zone. Now the end zone. Long pass. There's interference there without question. Thank you.
No flag.
Yes, it should. No flag?
Thank you. There it is.
Thank you. I saw him. The way the Colt guy got up, he was like, like he got called for a flag. There's a flag. Pass interference. Noah Brown. Again, he just ran right into him. He's trying to go back for the. I saw the Eagles. Any Eagle fan out there bitching about that can shove it. I saw it against the Eagle game where Jalen Hurts threw a horrible pass. He underthrew it. AJ Brown tried to come back for the ball, and he ran into the Tennessee Titans defender. They called him pass interference on Tennessee. Same situation there. Underthrown. He tried to go back for it. Penalty. You can't even avoid that penalty if you're a defender. It is a penalty, though. You got to turn your back. You got to turn around. He did not. We got ourselves a run look here. We do run to Zeke. There we go. Outside C-Gab. We got it.
Is he gone?
Zeke dancing. Gets to the 5-yard line. And hey, give me some fantasy points there, Zeke. Let's get in the end zone. Let's make this 47.
Oh, man.
So this is a party now, right? This just turned into a party. We're going to be about 47 points here. 47-19. Listen, we blew them out.
I know.
But then we played a bad 3 quarters.
Earlier was saying, I'm not just hungry. I don't think a 40 burger is going to fill me up enough.
He wants that 5-0. Well, guess what? Like I said, I'm loving that we're winning. I'm loving that we're going to kill them. But I'm not loving that we didn't play well for 3 quarters. You guys understand what my issue is?
And like I said, that is perfectly valid. I think that we can continue to make that argument. A lot of the issues we're having are not new. But like I said, at the end of the day, we still did something that we weren't able to do in previous years.
Last year we did this. Last year we blew out the Eagles and Washington.
No, because last year
and the Giants.
But we couldn't beat the good teams, and that's the difference. Well, this year
we beat the Bengals and we beat the Rams aren't good anymore. We beat the Bengals and we beat the Vikings.
When we beat them, they still weren't. I hate to say it, they still weren't bad yet. Like they weren't. You get what I'm trying to say? Like a lot of the teams that we faced, even though maybe they aren't as good now. At the time, they were not as bad as they were in this moment.
You can say the Bengals were not as good. We beat them. Here's a run to Zeke. And Zeke should get in. He does. Touchdown, Zeke. And he's eating, baby. Feed me.
That's a touchdown.
You better feed me.
That's a touchdown.
You better
he wants to
feed
celebrate.
me. He's going into the kettle. And that's a fine. Oh, by the way, this is a perfect segue. Zeke jumps in the kettle. Someone drops some love. Dak's right. Dak's winding it up, a Jack in the Box. And now he comes eating. By the way, a fine's coming for Zeke.
That's fine.
But I want to say something, guys.
That's fine.
That's fine. The Dallas Cowboys, by the way, and I want everyone. I'm going to change the score in a minute, but I got to say this is a perfect timing for Zeke's kettle thing because last week what happened on Thanksgiving?
We did a little whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole. The NFL fined our tight ends, guys. Dalton Schultz, $13,261. Jake Ferguson, $4,895. Peyton Hendershot, $3,944. We do make the extra. We made the extra point good. And Sean McEwen, our fourth tight end, $4,994 for their whack-a-mole celebration in the Salvation Army bucket. Zeke's going to be probably, again, if Schultz is $13,000, then Zeke's going to be around that same range. You're probably looking at Zeke at around $16,000 for his little thing there. But guess what? As far as the four tight ends, $13,000, $4,000, $4,000, and $5,000. Dak Prescott said the teammates their teammates, Dak, Zeke, the big money guys, they're going to cover any fine. So there you go. Dak's going to be paying, a good $27,000 with a couple other guys with Zeke to pay for those fines from last week, and then of course this fine now. This is on Zeke.
They're showing the
there you go. Now. See, I got them beat to the punch. You got to go here for the real deal. Ron the Don Smith in the house.
What's up, Ron?
Hell yeah. Don. We're back. Hey, by the way, Ron, in case you didn't know, we weren't here a whole week because the YouTube got us for our party stream. So fuck YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube said you partying too hard.
Yeah, so a week off we had to take out of here, but we're back on it every day, daily. You know the deal here. And I wonder if Dak gets fined as well for this one, for playing around there. I don't know. He wasn't in there. But
I mean, they fined Schultz, didn't they?
Yeah, for hitting. So I'm assuming Dak will be part of the fine.
So technically they didn't fine him for being the whacker in the whack-a-mole?
Who? Hendershot was the guy who was the
True, he was a whacker.
Yeah. He had a touchdown.
And he got fined.
He got fined. They all got fined.
Yeah, so then Dak will probably be fined, not as much as Zeke, though.
Yeah. We got 26 points in the fourth quarter, which I love. But against the Eagles or the Niners or the Chiefs or whoever in the playoffs, you're not going to get a lot of those opportunities to score 26 points in the fourth quarter when you're dying to get 3. You're going to be dying to get 3 or 10 points in the fourth quarter. That's what you do against the good teams. Against the shitty teams, yeah, you get 26 points. And I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. But let's not read more into this than what it is. I mean, they're literally trying to run the clock out. they're really done with this game. They get the white flag out, and that's great. But in the beginning of the fourth quarter, this shit was still hanging in the balance.
Guys, our starters are probably not taking the field anymore because Dak just put a baseball cap on.
They should not take the field. They should not take the field anymore. But he had his cap on. He's basically.
I see Micah's still out there.
Micah's out there. He's getting that sack almost.
Ooh.
Johnny Woods loses 3. Oh, back to the line of scrimmage. By the way, now we know. By the way, we'll be back live later tonight for this celebration Sunday. So make sure you join us for that. But I also want to say that this also opens up tomorrow's conversation. On Victory Monday, Odell Beckham, he's coming to town. And if you guys missed it earlier in the week, I'm sure you didn't hear on MCF, we did post some of those videos when it comes to